back. More Resident Evil 4. Some people might say that the HD version of this is better. I say, to hell with people who say that. It's the same game. It won't always be the same game. Okay, that didn't help. I thought that was something else. I thought that was an oil barrel. Look a little nicer, but it's not different. So see, there's such a negligible difference in graphics technologies between the 6th generation and the 8th generation so far, and the 7th generation. That it's not worth bothering. It's not worth paying attention to. Plus PS2 is, and PS2, GameCube, PC capable of running this, whatever, is cheaper than, plus a copy of the game is cheaper than paying for Xbox 360, PS3 especially. What gets me is when they re-release ports at the same price as the originals, or even in the case of Resident Evil Revelations, more. Okay. And then I could probably try climbing up there, but that probably wouldn't work. Let's try climbing up here. Okay, that's not a hole. Just the lip sync might be a little better. In fact, it typically is better the longer it goes on, but lip sync's better when... Okay, modern lip sync is better than this lip sync, and it's better than moving the heads around in Metal Gear Solid was, like they did in like Metal Gear Solid, Perfect Dark. In each generation, the lip sync gets better, and the graphics get better, typically. But they don't need to get better. I mean, they're at the point where all they gotta do, it's not worth it to pay $60 for an HD version of a game when you can pay the same amount for the console and a copy of the game and a whole bunch of other games. And that's why, like the Metal Gear Solid HD collection, I get that being like $60. That's 3 games. One of which was fairly new at the time, and well, actually, technically, it's 5 games because it includes Metal Gear 1 and 2. But anyways, okay, I gotta get rid of this fence. Okay, probably get to it. Okay, I can get to it from underground. Okay. No. Yeah, I can get to it from underground. Okay, so I gotta go back here. So anyways, yeah, what I'm trying to say is, it's not like if you got one version of the game, there's no real major changes from the HD version. That's not to say that remakes aren't worth it, because remakes are most definitely worth it. Well, typically worth it. Wait, okay. That is if they do them right, like Ocarina of Time 3D, Resident Evil Remake, actually this Resident Evil Archives. Resident Evil is what they called it. Is there a door under here? No. Okay, I don't think I'm going in the right direction. presumably Silent Hill Shattered Memories, because you can't get a control scheme much worse than the one in the original Silent Hill. They're inside a tent. How did I miss that? Well, unless you're talking about, like, the control scheme in the first Resident Evil is like, I know it's extremely similar to the one used here, and it's also extremely similar to the one in Resident Evil 3, which I really like, and Resident Evil 2, which I like as well, but that, what I like about the control scheme in 3 is that it's, by that time, dual analog was the analog sticks were standard on the PlayStation. They didn't start out as standard. Covered that in my 5th generation thing. Gee, you think? Why do you keep even these things lying around?
Welcome. Got some rare things. What are you buying?
Firing speed's locked in at 0.70.
What are you selling? I'll buy it at a high price.
Extremely high, thanks to those jewels. Anyways, sell that. Sell the money. I like how my new speakers work. But anyways, that's it for the night, because it's getting late and stuff. But anyways, I should be back shooting tomorrow. I haven't. Part 50 still hasn't uploaded yet by the time I was recording this, and but anyways, I don't know what I'm gonna do for the birthday episode, because my birthday's coming up soon here. Maybe I'll publish my first playthrough of the first Resident Evil. Maybe I'll... Well, I didn't actually play through it. I played as... played as Chris twice, and then I played as Jill. And then I tried to start it again, but... I don't know what, the game is just depressing. It feels depressing. Not oppressive, depressive, which is a feeling I don't like. Circa 2005, about where I live, you look that up, you should understand that. Anyways, enough with the chatter. Let's move on to the next part, shall we?